I think we get stuck in this rat race of thinking we've got to do something different, whereas we just got to just be us and be yourself. Like when I started, it's still a work in process, but I'm starting to become more confident in who I am, and I don't care what anyone thinks. And I'm just being me. Like the other day, I was driving, and usually I'd say, "Oh man, like I've been meaning to start a project at work. Oh man, I got to do that." And I started beating myself up a little bit, and I started getting stressed and anxious about it. And I thought, you know what, it's okay. I had a great day at work. It was really good. Some great things that happened. I talked to a great client today. It's okay. Let it go. I'm going to do it. Let's look at it in a different way. Let's look at, maybe making that change in a different way. And Doug's great at that, and he's been great at that, because sometimes it's good to have another person there to kind of see what's going on the outside. In that makes sense.
Yeah. I think for me, just thinking about it, you're talking, there's a few things. Number one is when I started studying, really, like what I first off, I got the idea, or I heard the idea that, and it made sense that my mind and my thinking was causing my problems. And I heard it in a way I go, shit, that makes sense. That's probably true. And so the second thing that happened was I got introduced to a book called Psycho-Cybernetics. And it was written in 1960. And they discovered, that was really the discovery of self-image. In psychology, was a breakthrough at the time. And the author of that book, who was a physician, a plastic surgeon, in fact, he, through his research, discovered and came upon other research with German scientists that our mind is this cybernetic mechanism. He said, man has a machine. He's not a machine, but man has a machine that he uses. Yeah, there's the book there. And so when I read it, I go, all right, so I've got this machine. So it'd probably be prudent of me to figure out how the machine works. If I'm the operator, I've got this machine, it probably should figure out how it works. And I probably should use it properly, because I'm the kind of guy, when I buy something, anything, I pull out the owner's manual or the instruction manual, and I read it before I do anything. I open up the box, I grab, that's the first thing I do. I've always been that way. And so I think that helped me buy into the idea that, okay, I'm going to figure out how the machine works. And then in the book, a couple rules I made up. He was quoting Dr. William Osler. And he said, decide to live your life in 24-hour blocks. Neither looking backwards on the past or worrying about the future, because the way the machine works, it's much like a GPS. It only works in the present moment if you're paying attention to the present moment. It'll solve all your problems, overcome every obstacle, get you to your goals, but you got to pay attention in the present moment. So if you're looking backwards on the past, or you're worrying about the future, you're not paying attention, and you'll have a hard time getting to where you want to go. And so when I figured that out, oh my God, like things happen like freaking lightning fast. The other thing he says is relax and let the machine work. Don't jam it up with worry and doubt and fear. So I just made my mind up that I just live in the now. I've even earlier today, I was thinking about something I had to do, and I thought, I don't have to do that till 3. I'm not going to think about it. So I live in 1-hour blocks now. If I start thinking about something that I don't have to think about right now, I go, no. And so I think, Adam, what it takes is a decision through understanding, or just like I tell people, I always say, listen, if I came from poverty and abuse, and now I have abundance and confidence, you'd think I know what the hell I'm talking about. And so, like Bob Proctor, who mentored me, like he kept telling me, Doug, let it go, let it go, let it go. I go, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, Bob. Oh, okay, yeah, right. And he was right. And so, if you either gain the understanding to accept what we're saying, or just accept what I'm saying and just freaking trust me and do exactly what I tell you to do. That's what I say today. Just do exactly what I tell you to do. I don't tell them how to do everything, but certain things I say, do this. And maybe that's what you need to do.